Hello students, good morning. Let us start today's lecture on 3D geometry. We are going to start 3D geometry today. Now, what do you know in a space? Suppose you are taking any cube or room, you are taking as a room is a space. So in that you will be having in space there will be three axes, x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. Now here you can see this is x-axis and this is z-axis and this is y-axis. Cube is easy way to understand it. If I take, suppose if I take a point P here, how it is traveled? I have traveled x distance, okay, x distance I travel, this is x1, okay, this is x1 distance I travel. Then I travel y1 distance on y-axis side. See, horizontal I traveled x1 distance and then vertical I travel y1 distance, and then z-axis side means towards the both side I travel z1. So this point is nothing but px1 comma y1 comma z1, that is the point in the space. So the point in the space is nothing but the point which is traveled x1 distance, y1 distance, z1 distance. That is the point in the space. So this is a representation of that. Okay, I hope you understand. If I take a point on the x-axis, how it will be there? If I take a point on the x-axis, that will be x1 comma 0 comma 0. That will be point on the x-axis. If I take point here, this is the plane containing xy. This is the plane containing xy. So if this is a plane containing xy plane, so xy plane, that's why we can x1 comma y1 comma 0 we write. Okay, this is containing plane xy. So it is containing plane, and this is the y-axis. Y-axis means what? 0 comma y1 comma 0. This is the z-axis. Z-axis means what? 0 comma 0 comma z1. Right, and this is point is what? Origin 0 comma 0 comma 0. And if this is the plane, this is containing xz plane. Xz plane means x1 comma 0 comma z1. So the point which lies on xz plane, then y will be 0. The point which lies on xy plane, then z will be 0. The point which lies in what plane, which plane? This is yz plane, then x will be 0, y1 comma z1. This is what we have. So this is the space. Actually in 2D geometry you can see that the two axes, two perpendicular lines, suppose it is a plane, then two perpendicular lines divides this plane into four equal quadrants, q1, q2, q3, q4. It will divide. If a plane is divided by two axes perpendicular, two perpendicular lines will divide the plane into four parts. Like that, in a space, in three axes, see, these are all perpendicular to each other. These both will be perpendicular. These both will be perpendicular. Means xy plane is perpendicular, xz plane is perpendicular, and yz plane will be perpendicular. These are perpendicular. All these three planes are perpendicular to each other. X, y is there, and z is this side. Actually, z is this side. This is x, this is y on the plane, and the z is opposite to this one, and this is perpendicular. So all x, y, z planes are perpendicular to each other. Okay, so if they are perpendicular to each other, then if you take in the space, suppose in x, y, z, then this will be divided into 8 octagons. Means like it is divided into 8 parts. It will be divided, x, y, z plane divide the space into 8 parts. Why? Because there is a plane, the plane name is xy plane, the plane is xy plane, another plane is xz plane, another plane is yz plane. They three intersect and they divide the space into 8 equal parts. They are octagons we are called, and that image I will send in the group. You can check it out. There I will send in the group about the picture which is dividing 8 parts, so that will be in 3D view. It will be understanding more easy. Okay, now what I want to say here, this is a normal thing. Actually we have to understand that what is the distance between 2 points in the space. So if I take a point P, x1 comma y1 comma z1, and another point Q, x2 comma y2 comma z2, these are the 2 points. If I join P and Q, this is a PQ vector. That's what I am saying. This is a vector, OP vector. This is a vector, OP vector. So this is the OP. So vectors in 3D have a connection, right? So here the PQ, the distance of PQ can be written as, under root of, see here, let us see, PQ is nothing but a vector, right? First of all, distance if you want to find, before that you should know what is a vector. So PQ vector already you know, PQ vector is equal to what? OQ minus OP, OQ minus OP. This is a position vectors from origin. So this can be written as, this PQ vector can be written as what here? x2 minus x1 I cap plus y2 minus y1 j cap plus z2 minus z1 k cap. This PQ vector is nothing but x2 minus x1 I cap plus y2 minus y1 j cap plus z2 minus z1 k cap. This is already you have learned in the vectors. Now the distance of PQ, the model, the distance of PQ, that is magnitude of PQ, that is you have already formula, a square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square. This is the distance formula. So the distance of 2 points in a space is formula. Actually in plane, see here, this chapter will be understood easily when you think about straight line. Distance of 2 points, formula, square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now you got 3 points in the space. It will be 3 points. So the distance of PQ will be on square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square. Now if I want to say this is the point in the space, if I want to find the distance of this point on this plane, let's see, on this axis, any axis, if I want to find the distance of this point to perpendicular distance of this point to any axis, the point on the axis, the distance of this to here to here. If I want to find the distance of this one, how can I find? The distance of this will be the distance of P on which axis? Y axis. The distance of P on Y axis will be how much? The distance of P on X axis is how much? The distance of P on Z axis is how much? See, simply you can say the distance formula you can apply. The distance of P on OY axis will be x1 square. This y1 minus y1 will become 0. Understand? Why? If you apply this formula, distance formula, x1 minus 0 whole square plus y1 minus y1 whole square plus z1 minus 0 whole square. So the distance of this will be the distance of P on OY axis will be, the distance will be how much here? That will be square root of x1 minus 0 whole square plus y1 minus y1 whole square plus z1 minus 0 whole square. It means I am getting this value will be, this is 0, so x1 square plus z1 square. So hope you understand, you will understand in this way. See here, the distance of a point xyz from the coordinate axis ox, oy, oz respective will be this. This is here, see that if the distance of this point on OY I got under root of x1 square plus z1 square, just I got. So x1 square plus this is, I have taken xyz, so x square plus z square I got. So if this is a B point, then the distance of PB will be square root of x square plus z square. If I take a point here, P, now if I want to find the distance of this on this, okay, the perpendicular distance on this, that the P is xyz and the point is x1 comma 0 comma 0. If I take the distance formula, if I apply here, x1 minus x1 is 0, so y1 square plus z. So this is the A point. If I take, then the distance of PA will be x1 minus x1 0, it will come, so y1 square plus y1 square plus z1 square. So PA, the distance of PA is under root of y square plus z square. Now the distance of P from this point, for this point, that is C, if I take this is the point C, the distance of a P on this z axis, you know, actually this z axis is like this, and you are finding the distance of this point to here. You are finding the point here, distance you are finding here to here, you are finding the distance. So the distance will be 0. See here, what I get here, square root of x1 minus 0 whole square plus y1 minus 0 whole square plus z1 whole square I get. This will be 0, so I get under root of x1 square plus y1 square I can get. So the distance of the P on the z axis is square root of x square plus y square. So distance of a point P x comma y comma z from the coordinate axis are PA is equal to square root of y square plus z square, PB is equal to square root of z square plus x square, PC is equal to x square plus y square. Now these are the basics of 3D geometry. We are dealing the 3D geometry of class 11, then we come into the class 12. But in other boards it is directly class 12, only CBSE it is 11th and 12th is different. Okay, let's see next topic. Dear students, let us see here. Now based on that we are going to solve. Show that the points 0 comma 7 comma 10 minus 1 comma 7 comma 6 minus 1 comma 6 comma 6 minus 4 comma 9 comma 6 form a right angle isosceles triangle. Now we are going to know it forms a right angle isosceles triangle. We have to find. Okay, we are discussing about the basic concept of that. So now what you do here, let us find it. Okay, so right angle isosceles triangle. So you have to check this space, the triangle which is forming, that is a form right angle isosceles triangle. So let us consider these are A is equal to 0 comma 7 comma 10, B is equal to minus 1 comma 6 comma 6, C is equal to minus 4 comma 9 comma 6. The distance of AB, you find out distance of AB using the formula x2 minus x1 whole square, that is minus 1 minus 0 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square. So AB distance I am going to get square root of minus 1 square value will be 1 plus 6 minus 7 is minus 1 square value will be 1 plus 6 minus 10 is minus 4 square. Minus 4 square value will be 16. So under square root of 18 I am getting this one. Square root of 18. Now let us go for BC distance. Distance of BC. BC is equal to x2 minus 4 plus 1 minus 4 plus 1 whole square plus 9 minus 6 whole square plus and 6 minus 6 whole square, 6 minus 6 whole square, that is square root of I am going to get here 3 square 9 plus here I am going to get here 3 square 9 and this is square root of 18 I got. So AB distance, BC distance I got 18. Now let us go for AC distance of AC. So square root of x2 minus x1 whole square minus 4 minus 0 whole square 9 minus 7 whole square 9 minus 7 whole square plus 6 minus 10 whole square 6 minus 10 whole square. That is square root of minus 4 square is 16 plus 9 minus 7 that is 2 square is 4 plus 6 minus 10 that is 4 square is 16, that is square root of 16 plus 36. I get this is 36. So you can see that what is happening here, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square I got. See that AC square, that is root 36 square is equal to I got root 18 square plus square root of 18 square. So I am getting both are equal, so I can say AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. Therefore it is forms a right angle triangle it is forms. and also AB is equal to BC, their adjacent sides are equal, so it's a right angle isosceles triangle, hence this is a right angle isosceles triangle. So likewise the questions will be there.